there, YouTube. It's the Piano Piper. And I've got another journey to share with you guys here on the YTPC. This past Saturday, me and three good friends of mine, and they're also co-workers, took a trip up to the White Mountains and went up Mount Washington on the Cog Railway. What a beautiful, beautiful trip. We did the Kangamangas Highway, did some riding around in Vermont, and then we tackled the Mount Washington Cog Railroad, and that was quite an experience. It was well worth the trip. So a little history about the Cog Railway before I share the footage of our trip with you at the end of this video. It's like 12 minutes long, so I'll try and move through this fast so you guys can get to it. So the Mount Washington Cog Railway was the world's first mountain climbing railway. That was quite a fascinating fact, considering it's in my backyard. From my house here in Maine to North Conway, New Hampshire, it's like a 3.5-hour trip, so it's not that bad. The Cog on Mount Washington is the second steepest railway in the world. The Cog has one steam locomotive on the track, travels twice per day, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. And there are several diesel locomotives as well that run several times a day. The particular steam locomotive that we were on that took us to the top of the mountain is 112 years old and still running strong. She earns her keep day in and day out, pushing that rail car up the mountain. There's the steepest grade on the journey up is, I believe it's 37 degrees. You know, it's pretty steep. It's the little engine that could. That's what I called it. Sounds like we've got a thunderstorm brewing in the backyard. When you see the footage, you'll probably be asking yourself, why is the boiler on the locomotive at a slant like this? You know, the cab is level, and the boiler slants down at the front. And that's because of the grades it's climbing up Mount Washington. It keeps the boiler nearly level at all times while it's going up. That was an interesting little fact. Takes about an hour to get to the top of the mountain, and about 40 minutes to come down. It's a little quicker coming down, obviously, because you're relying mainly on gravity. The locomotive doesn't have to do much work. And the guy that's in the rail car where we all sat on the way down the mountain is actually the one doing most of the work. He's got these two big brake wheels up in the front, and he's actually doing all the braking for the locomotive and the rail car, is my understanding. Or he's doing a majority of the braking, I'll say that. The locomotive wasn't designed to be pulling and pushing and holding the weight of a 70-passenger rail car. It was designed to push something around 25 passengers. So with the added handbrakes on the rail car, it aids in the braking of the locomotive. Last little thing I'll say about the locomotive is I was talking with the fireman, and one of my other co-workers also was talking with the fireman that's in the train, and he shovels nearly a short ton of coal into the locomotive on the trip up and back. Each time it goes up, it uses almost a ton of coal. So that guy, he's earning his keep as well. And the train also uses 1,000 gallons of water. About halfway up, we had to stop and add some water to the boiler. It was very, very interesting. I love the old steam locomotives. A little housekeeping, I'm not sure if I mentioned. Smoking my Sumler 2000. And in it, I've got some Wilkes Cerberus 71st Street. Still smoking a little bit of what Onion gave me. Thanks again for this tobacco onion. It was very good, and it's in my top 3 now. I'm really loving it. So, I'll leave it there, guys, and I'll let you get to the footage, because that's what you're really here to see. I hope you enjoy. Leave some comments down below. Be well, be safe, guys, and as always, keep the pipe warm. See you later.
first switch implemented about 1999. We added the executive our fourth switch, our newest one, makes it easy to get things in and out. Now off to our left, we can see Burt's remains. Those names for Henry Burt, gentleman who printed a newspaper on the summit called Above the Clouds. You can see the top of Mount Jefferson above the ridge line there. Out here in the middle of Jacob's Ladder, the front of the coach where I'm standing is approximately 14 feet higher than the rear of the tender.
I tell you, it's so hot on the trail.